Hello, myself Lakshya Patel from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. I am working as an assistant professor in computer department. Now today we are going to learn about article number 21, that is scope of rights to life and personal liberty. Now we see article number 21 in details. Article number 21 of Constitution give right to life, personal liberty and live a life with choice and dignity. Person's personal liberty should not be deprived except as per law and after following procedure laid down by the law. The term personal liberty does not limit it to only our body or prison. It includes right to sleep, right to travel in foreign, right to bail and legal help. Rights again use of third degree method by police. Article number 21 can only be claimed when a person is deprived of his life or personal liberty by the state is defined in article number 12. Violation of right by private individual is not within the preview of article number 21. Article number 21 has secured two rights. First, right to life, and second, right to personal liberty. The article prohibits the deprivation of the above rights except according to procedure established by law. The article number 21 apply to any person which is citizen or non-citizen. Now we see what is exactly right to life. Everyone has a right to life, liberty, and security of person. The right to life is undoubtedly the most fundamental of all rights. Life, as mentioned under the Article 21, signified not merely living or the physical act of breathing. It has much more profound meaning that signifies the right to livelihood, right to privacy, right to shelter, right to health, right to free education up to 14 years of age, right to free legal aid, rights against solitary confinement, right to speedy trial, rights against handcuffing, rights against inhuman treatment, rights against delay execution, rights to go abroad, rights against bounded labor, rights against custodial debts, right to emergency medical aid, rights right to timely medical treatment in government hospital, right not to be driven out of state, right to fair trial, right to prisoner to have a necessity of life, right of women to be treated with decency and dignity, rights against public hanging, right to hearing, right to information, right to reputation, and right to live a quality of life. All other rights and rights that add a quality to the life in cases and depends on the pre-existing of life itself for their operation. As a human, right can only attach to living being. One might accept the right to life itself to be in some sense of primary, since none of other rights would have any value or utility without it. There would have been no fundamental right worth mentioning if Article 21 had been interpreted in its original sense. Article 21 of the Constitution of India 1950 provided no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. Life in Article number 21 of the Constitution is not merely the physical act of breathing. It does not indicate mere animal existence of continued true life. It has much wider meaning which include the right to live with human dignity, right to livelihood, right to health, right to pollution free air, etc. Right to life is a fundamental to our very existence without which we cannot live as a human being and include all those aspects of life which go to make a man's life meaningful, complete and worth living. So, in Sunil Batra versus Delhi administration case, the Supreme Court reiterated with the approval the above observation and held that right to life include right to lead a healthy life so as to enjoy all the facilities of human body in their prime condition. It would even include the right to protection of person tradition, culture, heritage, and all that gives the meaningful life to a man. It includes the right to live in a peace, sleep in peace, and right to repose and health. Now live the life with the choice and dignity. In Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India case, the Supreme Court held that right to live is not merely a physical right but include within its ambit the rights to live with human dignity. The Supreme Court stated the right to live include the right to live with the human dignity and all that goes along with it. The bare necessity of life is adequate nutrition, clothing, and shelter over the head and facilities for reading, writing, and expressing oneself in diverse form, freely moving about and mixing and mingling with fellow human beings, and must include the right to basic necessity of life and also the right to carry on functional and activity as a constitute the bare minimum expression of human self. The Supreme Court in People Union for Democratic Right versus Union of India case held that non-payment of minimum wages to the worker employed in various projects in Delhi was denial to them their right to live with the basic human dignity and violative of Article 21 of the Constitution. So, the right to life guarantee under the Article 21 include within its ambit the right to health and medical care. Right to life under the Article 21 means life of dignity to live in proper environment free from the dangers of disease and infection, maintenance of health, preservation of sanitation and environment have been held to fall within pure view of Article number 21 as it adversely affect the life of citizens and it amount to slow poisoning and reducing the life of citizen because of the hazard created if not checked. Now, Article number 21A, which is included in Act of 2001 in 86 amendment, which said that which provide states shall provide the free and compulsory education to the age of 16 to 14 years. Before this abandoned Article 45 of Directive Principle of State Policy has described similar principle in framing the state its policy. Simultaneously, it added a new fundamental duty in Article number 51A. Thank you.